I designed my looks around the 3 places that have impacted me the most. That while I was in that country, I changed, recovered, and discovered peace with myself and the events of my life. While I was at university, my father passed away, and for the remaining years, I was just there, in survival mode. I barely graduated. I had no desire to chase the dream I had just gone to school for, so with no plan besides get a job, I packed a bag, hopped on a plane, and moved to Asia. I spent 15 months traveling and living in Asia. Slowly, through the amazing people and places I visited, I started to care, to see the beauty of each day and all around me. My first look was inspired by all the beauty and mountains of Taiwan, the unique hikes I did, and honestly, these photos don't do it justice. My second look is based on the Sydney Opera House and the beach. Fast forward, and I was in a good place with who I was. However, for years, I worked 12-hour days, 5 days a week, working in public schools and childcare. I loved the kids and the people I worked with. I challenged myself, pushed my boundaries, and was always on. I was exhausted. I ended up in Sydney, hoping again that distance would give me clarity. And it did. I realized that grind wasn't sustainable, and I needed to find balance. Second major realization in Australia was that I needed to stop lying to myself about my career. Yes, I love the kids, but I hated almost everything else involved with teaching. I didn't have to do what I spent years doing so far. I could do something that brought me joy and give me balance. Looking back, I incorporated hair into my life without realizing. I would do the kids' hair at morning breaks, or if they had an after-school event, I would stay late and do their hair. So it was a no-brainer to finally choose hairstyling. So finally, my third look was inspired by a trip I took with my cousins. This experience challenged me physically and mentally more than I was prepared for, and it would take me way more than the 3 minutes I have to share. So I'll just say, again, the beauty of this big, great world we live in is amazing, healing, wonderful, and neither my words or photos can do it justice. Hair brings me joy, lets me be me, and lets me live a well-balanced life. Receiving this generous scholarship would help me to not fall into my old habits of overworking and then spending all my savings hiding in some foreign country. The dream is to love my work, plus see and experience this world.